Most people remain engaged in some shape or form in adult literacy because they have seen firsthand how literacy impacts people's lives in our communities, the labor market, and in civil society in general. Each of us has a role to play in contributing to maintaining a literacy system to ensure that it remains available and accessible to all Ontarians. This includes our government agencies that fund the programming and the research and the tools that we need. Programs support agencies, administrators, and practitioners who commit themselves to providing quality and accessible learning services, as well as all stakeholders who benefit from literacy programming, including the students themselves who attend the programs, the workplaces, social services, and the healthcare field, to name just but a few, who really all benefit from a more literate society. The OLC's work in recent years has shifted to a more systems approach, rather than an instructional program one. We are concentrating on the infrastructure of literacy to ensure that there are right systems, adequate policy and funding, and to sustain accessible and effective literacy services in Ontario. This includes contributing and informing public policy that supports adult literacy programming and addresses issues within the literacy system, speaking to the need for sustainable funding and programming, marketing the benefits of literacy and providing visible and accessible information to funders and policymakers and the general public, collaborating with a wide range of stakeholders and partners so that we can adequately measure the success of literacy programming in Ontario. So how are we doing this? By building awareness with the government partners on the benefits of literacy as a good investment, and that is done through meetings with MPPs, ministers, and staff, not only in the Ministry of Training Colleges and Universities and the Office of Literacy and Essential Skills, but across many ministries, with such activities as Queen's Park Day and providing discussions and position papers. By convening forums and tables that assemble the community, government, and researchers together, like the Family Literacy Initiative, where community and government partners are working in concert to plan from a province-wide point of view, identifying the policies, processes, and programming that will deliver the most efficient and effective programming across Ontario. By brokering pilots for workplace literacy programs with partners from the business, labor, and training communities, which has offered the potential for 14 new workplace programs that has literally opened up learning activities for hundreds of new students. By bringing in new stakeholders such as business, labor, settlement, and social service communities who recognize the cross-cutting nature of literacy. In this way, it's not just the literacy community regaling the benefits of adult education, but we are building champions and leveraging greater influence as other sectors stand in unison, recognizing and promoting literacy activities.